castle was designed in 1612 as a mock medieval castle by John Smithson, possibly with his famous father architect Robert Smithson, for the Cavendish family. My research at Bolsover Castle started by looking at the wall paintings and trying to understand the iconography of these paintings, which are across 7 rooms of the castle. And the wall paintings themselves seem to sort of set up dramatic moments. And there are also actual pieces of dramatic writing that seem to be connected to the castle.
So the New Inn is one of Ben Jonson's later plays, performed once in Blackfriars to bad reviews, and then subsequently only intermittently in the 20th century. It's essentially a romantic comedy, which is very unusual for Jonson because he's renowned for his cynicism and satire. It essentially narrates how a family that has disintegrated and been lost to each other find themselves again and reconcile within the context of the New Inn.
Some of the themes that appear in the New Inn, themes like intoxicants and love, are also central to the sequence of paintings, wall paintings at Bolsover Castle. But also we know that Bolsover Castle was used for banquets and feasts, and sometimes those were accompanied by dramatic entertainments. So it would make sense for the play to have been read or performed at Bolsover at one of those events.
The way that we followed up Crosby's hypothesis was to begin to recruit some other experts in different fields that were related to the question that she was asking about the relationship between the New Inn and Bolsover Castle, including the architect Nick Helm, who's one of the leading historical architects in the country, and also the director, the theatre director David Thacker, who has vast experience in directing Renaissance drama.
We had a preparatory workshop at the castle where David came up and we started to read through some scenes from the play and started to think about how it might work when it was staged and the casting.
Thereafter, we were able, thanks to the support of the University of Sheffield, to reconvene the whole workshop at the Festival of the Mind in September 2022, and in addition recruit via David Thacker a company of actors, professional actors, who were able to perform his abridged version of the play to the general public, a general and unsuspecting public in fact.
We had 2 days rehearsal at David's house with the actors, and then up they came to Sheffield. We showed them the Spiegel tent for the first time. We used the Montgomery Theatre for a very swift run-through rehearsal, working out how it would be blocked, how the characters might be developed in that space, and then brought them over to the tent and did it.
Welcome to the New Inn. I have loved this Lady Frample long and impotently.
Lady Frample invites your nobleness.
Here, where the confluence of fair and good meet.
The blessed one that taketh tobacco.
Call him Letitia by my sister's name.
Eternal, not feigned.
Another truly memorable feature of the whole experience of the workshop and the performance at the Festival of the Mind was working with the professional actors and with the professional director and seeing how they went about trying to understand the play through the motivation of the characters themselves, and watching them assimilate the roles and bring new meaning to the broader themes of the play through that characterization and through that kind of expert assimilation of role.
It's been really fascinating to bring people together, to get conversations started and to start to think about the building in a new way. For me, of course, the paintings are an extraordinary survival from the 17th century. There's nothing else like them, and they're only partly understood. So to bring together the architecture, the social and cultural history and knowledge of the play, and then to think about it as a sort of dynamic living thing within the building, it's been very special for me.